Practical tips to maintain sexual virility. Nowadays the popular maxim health is wealth has taken on a truly genuine meaning as more and more people get to suffer from various forms of diseases that ages ago were practically unheard of. Many of these diseases are life-threatening while some pose serious dangers to one's overall well-being. Either way, this has led a lot of people to become more cautious of what they eat or drink, as many of these can very well affect their overall health. There can be no doubt that sex plays a significant role in making a relationship work. What many people are not aware of is that sex also has a direct connection to the overall health of a person and vice versa. Research shows that when one is overweight, for example, sex drive can be severely affected, and for overweight people currently in a relationship this can have serious impact. Nevertheless, one need not really worry, as there are some tried and tested techniques that one can make use of to keep fit, at least from a sexual standpoint. Since sex is such a vital aspect of any relationship, being sexually healthy then is a definite necessity, not only to keep one's partner happy and satisfied but to keep oneself contented as well. How to achieve this is not really that hard and will merely involve a change in lifestyle. Not the drastic kind of change, just basic and simple modifications that may sound too simplistic to some people but can actually prove to be helpful in making sure that one's sex life is active but safe. An obvious starting point is the physical body. As mentioned before, being overweight has been found to adversely affect the human sex drive. The natural recommendation is to lose weight, with 10 pounds as the ideal weight to shed. Losing weight will not only make one looking and feeling good, it can also lead to a stimulation of the sex hormones. Aspiring for a leaner and healthier body, however, should not mean being deprived of the pleasures of eating. Making a dietary plan may mean cutting down on fatty foods, but it does not mean no eating at all cost. It simply means doing away with cholesterol-rich meals and opting for foods rich in nutrition. Specifically, eating heart-friendly foods like nuts, fruits, vegetables and grains should be regularly practiced, because a healthy heart is imperative in having an enjoyable sex life. Engaging in regular exercises is likewise a proven technique in improving one's virility, as it helps develop endurance and strengthens the heart. A good option is to take up strength training exercises, as these can help build firmer muscles which are needed in various activities, which includes sex. Additionally, a regular dose of exercise makes us feel confident, sexy, and attractive not only to ourselves but to our respective partners as well. Keep in mind, though, that aside from regular exercises, getting enough rest, especially at night, is equally important. Not getting the right amount of sleep every night can make one moody and haggard, which is not exactly ideal in setting a romantic atmosphere. It is also important to be an optimistic person. No matter how hard life is at times, everything is always subject to change, and keeping a positive outlook in life can only bring about positive changes sooner or later. Being optimistic additionally means accepting who we are, not only emotionally but physically as well, which should include accepting our bodies regardless of their sizes and believing that we are all uniquely sensual. Aside from all of these easy and practical tips, another option that one can take to achieve sexual health is by regularly taking a dose of multivitamins. They may initially appear to be extra costs on the daily budget, but multivitamins actually offer several beneficial effects. They can help improve one's appetite and relieve stress that can come from various fronts, including the workplace. Stress and a poor appetite need to be properly addressed, as these usually have adverse effects on sexual urges. Finally, if one regularly practices all the above-mentioned hints and is considered to be generally healthy but still ends up experiencing a significant lowering in sexual urges or desire, it is only appropriate that professional help be sought. Sexual difficulties usually have underlying causes which can have either a psychological or a physiological foundation, and these can best be determined more accurately by a trained professional. He or she may prescribe certain treatments, including the possible use of sex pills like Semenax, depending on the results of his or her examination. A number of sex enhancement drugs, however, are known to be readily available at many over-the-counter drug stores even without a prescription, and these include Semenax, the sex potency capsule that is targeted mainly for the male market. It is said to be a very effective male potency drug that can be purchased even without the advice of a physician. This is mainly because its primary ingredients include herbal plant extracts that essentially makes Semenax a truly safe and effective sex pill. Herbal plants, of course, have long been known to carry healing properties aside from having sex enhancement qualities that help improve man's sexual capacity and performance. Formulated under strict development processes, Semenax should prove to be the ideal answer to any man currently experiencing sexual difficulties, and this can be purchased online via the official Semenax by click on the website below. Of course, when purchasing the drug, it is usually recommended that one practice a safe and healthy lifestyle in addition to regularly taking Semenax, as it is no amount of Semenax or any other kind of sex enhancement pills can work if one is leading an unhealthy and carefree life. The ideal setup is to take Semenax as a supplement while carefully observing several healthy practices like eating the right kinds of food, cutting down on smoking and on the intake of alcohol, and getting sufficient sleep. Thanks so much for watching. For more information, please check out the link below.